Glad I got it washed. Here's how we stack the A-frames up in the front. Okay, you'll notice my stop blocks are here. And the stop blocks are here because I don't have any A-frame glass. What they do, they set the A-frames down. These are A-frames back to back, and then I have another set back to back, and they nail these down to the deck. And that's your stop block, because the glass sticks out farther than the frame. So if you use the wood stop blocks, they're ineffective on that. And then back here, I think these are also racks. I've not really looked inside the load other than to open the back and check my BOL. Yeah, these are racks, and then I got two more across here, and then two I think here in the back across. Yeah, you can't hardly tell. But as you can see, it's a tarping nightmare. These are two drop tarps, and you can just see all the slop, and I've tied and I've pulled bungees and I've retied, and it's just really hard to keep them to get them tight to where they don't flop. And when you're doing these frames, a flopping tarp will just rip like crazy. There's the big nice tear that I had to try to fix in the rain that was left for me by the loaders. It stayed. I don't know how. I dried and dried and dried and dried. I'm sticking out, I noticed, a little back here this morning, but this is the plastic, so it's protected. They did plastic these. You just about got a plastic A-frames, but as you can see, they did not protect the top of the A-frame very well. That's a cardboard edge protector. You can see how square it is. But this one and that one, they put no cardboard edge protectors on, so it has the potential to actually blow through there and just rip a hole in that tarp. So far, I mean, it's rode good. I did torque down all my straps. So there's A-frames in there, if you can see in there. Probably not, but once I get the tarp off, I'll try to get another some good pictures of this load. But the good thing is they did plastic on the A-frame, so I'll be able to get them off quite easy. You know, I wish I had my 2016 truck back. Anyhow, you saw that load. It's March 2nd, Tuesday. It's 20 degrees outside. Wind chill makes it like 12, I think. Oh, 17, and it feels like it's 10. I came in here last night. It was very bad driving. Very bad. Snow squalls. I was going to stop about an hour to 2 hours out, but there just wasn't any place to stop. I mean, I was literally looking at the rest stops and stuff as I went by, and there wasn't nothing there. They were full onto the streets. So I just kept rolling. I looked at the radar, and it showed that I was going to run out of it in the next 20-some minutes. So, and I did. I did run out of it, and the roads got better. Once I got down into New York, I hit some snow squalls that, you know, were kind of ugly on the highway, but nothing really, really, really horrible by any stretch. I don't have a load. I got nothing on me at 9:30 in the morning. Feller next to me, he just got a load put on that trailer that I dropped last night. But he won't have to unload it where he's going. He'll be able to just drop it. So good on him. But I got everything dried out. My Carhartt was literally soaked. I mean, it was drenched. It weighed about 800 pounds. My pants were dripping from my knees. I mean, wet from my knees down and dripping. They were so wet. I had water in my boots, literally squishing between my toes. I was so cold. My hands felt like I'd been hit them with a hammer, you know, like you're driving in a nail or something. They just hurt so bad. Yeah, that, to me, that's just stupidity to haul glass like that. That's not really considering what's going on out here. Same as not being able to use this restroom. All these companies that's sitting in here should say, no, our guys need to be able to use the restroom. But, you know, they're not going to stand together. As long as the dollars are pouring into banks, they're not going to stand up here and say, we don't care how you treat. We're not going to let you treat our truck drivers like that. Don't treat our drivers like that. Give them restroom facilities. Nope. You know, you got 10, 15, I don't know how many trucking companies come in here a day. Now we're going to use one portalette sitting out front. And that thing's really healthy in the summertime. I guess if I had my own company, then things would be different. I would be calling these other people and saying, listen, you know, we're not going to do this. Tell them we're not going to haul out unless you give our drivers restroom facilities. You know, because you can go over and use the portalette. Where are you going to wash your hands at? Snowbank? Bottle of water out of your truck? I mean, come on. Filthy, filthy truck drivers. You guys suck. Just haul the freight and shut up, you know. I've had a good couple weeks. I shouldn't complain. This last load just really urinated me. So far, the miles have not been good this week, but it is early. But it looks like I'm going to end up doing a 34, which is just going to kill this week. I did get a message on how much time I have left, because I don't think I'm going to get into any recaps. I've got 15 hours left right now on my 70. I'm only going to pick up 10, then I'm only going to pick up 9. And then I think I go to zeros after that. I don't think there's anything left on the books. If there is, it's very little. So I think I'm going to get forced into a 34. I got to get back on the schedule so I can run recaps. You know, if you do 8.5 hours a day, that's it. 8.5 hours a day, you'll continually run recaps. You know, and it's just the past couple months I've had to do 34s because I don't do them. I know people that will run their clock to the end and have to do a 34 every week, and guess what? They get no more miles or no more pay than I do. So why sit in my truck for 34? I'd rather do a little something every day, because when I get off of 34, I am wore the hell out. Just sit in this truck for 34 hours. What are you going to do? It's COVID. You can't, you know, even if you're near a big city, what are you going to do? Where are you going to go? You know, you're just stuck. Anyhow, we'll let you know what's going on with load-wise. I think there's 3 trucks here. 4 trucks, none of us got a load, so they should be popping up here directly, I would think. I would hope. Hopefully I get a good load after this last fiasco I had.